why did we join it? I love property and I love real estate, and we just wanted to continue with what we're doing with building our wealth and investing.
This is my first time doing the Extreme Income Fast Profits one. I thought it was a fantastic weekend. So why did I get into it? It was more partially because my mum is in platinum now. I can tag along to some of these events, but I've always had a bit of an interest in property and just investing in general, and I am at the moment just trying to learn as much as I can, so it sets me up really well for the future.
When he was 8 years old, I gave him the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, so he's been into property for a long time.
Yes.
Oh, Ian's always very good. Mick was excellent, and but Tim was very impressive because of the way his commercial strategies were really good, and the way he explained the commercial side of things was very good. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, no, same from me. I first saw Tim once at one of the Ultimate BootCamps, and from then to now his presentation was so much better. I thought it was fantastic, some of the creative strategies he was bringing. But I mean, Ian's always fantastic, really good presenter, and Mick as well. The whole thing was really enjoyable.
You can always pick something up, no matter how many times you've heard it. I've done probably close to 10 boot camps, ultimates, and every time you could be listening, but you actually don't hear things. So every ultimate that I come to, I kind of and I write notes and go, I forgot about that, or I didn't pick that up last time. So it's always new. I'm always learning.
I've always had a bit of an interest in some of those high income strategies, things like having multiple income streams, having boarding houses, rooming houses, those kind of deals, and from the Ultimate that kind of piqued my interest because it was mentioned that kind of stuff there. So coming here, that was fleshed out a lot more in depth. I found that really, really interesting and helpful, and that's going to benefit me. That's one of the strategies I'm looking at using coming out soon.
Well, one thing that we've already done, and doing this weekend, it kind of just I've got an option deal, and I actually spoke to Tim, and he can't believe what a good option deal that we got. Tim's talking about putting a 30-day or 60-day option. Well, we've got a 2-year option that we've only put down $200 on. He couldn't believe that we got such a good option deal, and the DA is for the approval of a 5-story apartment building. Yeah. So if we hadn't met Dipner, we probably wouldn't be doing property development, and we probably I wouldn't be doing apartments. So Dipner's sort of given us that sort of high level strategy to think about what we can do, to push ourselves to the limit. So we've got high income and high equity, so we can pretty much do anything we like. But we were thinking sort of more smaller projects. But she's kind of pushed us. So we think we can afford to do apartments. We don't need to do JVs. We can do it on our own. And so we kind of push ourselves we're doing the best that we can. So, which is fantastic. So I wouldn't have been doing that if not for Dipner.
Well, for me, it was more the goal setting. The peg in the sand journal and setting things up, really getting me motivated to actually get out there and do something. For me, I procrastinate a lot, just in general in life, on a lot of things. So the more I come to these events and the more I get, the more I get into it, the more ideas I get. It's really pushing me to get out of my comfort zone and actually go out and do my first deal, go out and get into the market. That's one of the biggest things for me. Obviously, of course, the strategies are fantastic, and being able to get that kind of education and knowledge you can't really get from anywhere else.
And the community has been good because it's really good everyone's interested in property. We speak the same language, so we just feel comfortable here because when you go outside of this community, no one understands what you're talking about. So it's good to have lots of friends, and there's a lot of buzz in this community. It's fantastic.